Forecast, here is meteorologist Peter Quinlan.
Thanks, Nathaniel. Kicked off this morning around 5 degrees at Pearson and 4 in the Kingston area, 5 through Peterborough. A ton of sunshine, though, under this ridge of high pressure, helping heat things up to 19 degrees. Peterborough, Toronto, as well as in Kingston to 18, 19 through Ottawa, Gatineau, Kitchener-Waterloo, 17 degrees, 16 in London. And right now we're still sitting in those upper teens, so a nice evening to get out for a walk, although it has been a little breezy lately. That sun is certainly dominant throughout the day today, and those winds from the north behind this frontal system, so a bit of a bite in the air. But a reminder that at this time of year, even though it's still April, you need to put on sunscreen. If you're out for 30 minutes or more, your skin can burn in that length of time. With the UV index around a 7, don't forget a sun hat and the sunscreen. But of course, tomorrow is election day. The polls close at 8:30 p.m. and in the morning, temperatures will be around 10 degrees. By lunch, 13, 14 by supper time. That sun will be out all day long. No excuse weather-wise not to be getting out to vote. It'll be a great day for it. Overnight, we could dip to 3 degrees only with that northerly breeze. Then tomorrow, as you're heading out the door, 5 to start. Winds pretty light. And then into the afternoon, that sun will be bright throughout the day, 17 degrees. When I come back, I'll tell you when the risk of thunderstorms arrives. Nate?
Thank you, Peter. Thousands line Lakeshore and Nathan.
On this election eve, it was 13 degrees in Vancouver this afternoon, 11 in Edmonton, 12 in Calgary, and 12 degrees as well in the Winnipeg area. Heavy rain fell in Halifax, made it to 14 only today, 15 in the Montreal area. But what we are watching is this upper low moving out, this ridge carving out the skies, bringing back the sunshine tomorrow. We are going to see a little bit of troffiness try to build its way in. It will be most successful by the end of the week, as we could see some steady rain by then. But for now, the region is being protected by an area of high pressure that's swinging into New York State. As we get ahead, though, we are eventually going to see this approaching low pressure system and a few cold fronts drop in the risk of rain and thunderstorms. Let's time it out for you here. Just a few passing clouds, a pretty clear night tonight, and a beautiful bright election day tomorrow. You'll need the sunglasses as you head out to vote, and you can even in the afternoon maybe even get away with just a t-shirt. Chance of some showers and the risk of thunderstorms mostly to eastern sections on your Tuesday morning, and we may see a pop-up sprinkle on your Tuesday afternoon across the GTA that may develop into a bit more of a squall line with that risk of thunderstorms. I think they'll probably be sub-severe until they move over Lake Ontario. Then as we get into your Wednesday, back to bright sunshine. So any amounts of moisture that fall will be maybe up to 4 millimeters in Durham region and toward Peterborough, Kingston, a little bit more potentially, just a trace across the GTA. And those winds, not super strong as well until we hit Tuesday morning when those southwesterlies kick in, 40 gusting to 60k, maybe even pushing 70k by the end of your Tuesday. A cooler northerly breeze will move in after that on Wednesday, and then those southeasterlies kick in as we wrap up the week. So if you're planning to head out for a run tomorrow or do any outdoor activity, you're pretty much able to do it anytime during the day. The skies will be bright and sunny. It will be a glorious next 24 hours. A windy one, though, tonight in Ottawa at 4 degrees, 4 for Kingston, 2 in Muskoka, and tomorrow afternoon making it up to 20 degrees in Cottage Country, Wyerton to 20 as well, and a closer look around the Golden Horseshoe. Peterborough 19 tomorrow afternoon, Belleville 18, and into Durham region closer to 17. So what you'll need, sunglasses for sure. We'll probably want maybe even a t-shirt, but keep that umbrella and raincoat handy. You may need it on Tuesday with that risk of thunderstorms, more so a raincoat. 23 degrees that day, 12 on Wednesday, mix of sun and cloud. There's the rain to wrap up the week. Thursday, 10, 14 on Friday, and we may see some showers in the start of next weekend. 12 degrees that day, clearing out later on. 13 as the sun returns on Sunday.
Looking at some sports across the forecast, here is meteorologist Peter Quinlan.
Thanks, Nathaniel. Pretty spectacular wrap-up to the last weekend of April. Kicked off the morning in Peterborough and Toronto around 5 degrees. 4 in Kingston this morning, 2 for Kitchener-Waterloo, 0 North Bay and Wyerton. But across the GTA this afternoon, the sun was out. Temperatures were pushing toward the 20s, although topping out around 19 Hamilton at Pearson and Peterborough and Kingston as well as Ottawa. But the sun will be back out again tomorrow for your election day, so slather on the sunscreen if you're going to be up outside for 30 minutes or more. You'll need to put that on, or you are at risk of a sunburn, and you'll want to put on sunscreen, sunglasses, a sun hat to protect yourself from the sun's harmful UV rays. So tomorrow is election day, and it'll be sunshine galore from morning through to afternoon. By lunch, we'll already be up to 13, 14 degrees by dinner time. A reminder, polls close at 8:30 p.m. No excuse not to be getting out to vote. Overnight tonight, we are heading down to 3 degrees. slight northerly breeze, and it'll be pretty clear, nice for stargazing or moon watching, I suppose. 5 degrees in the morning, and then as we get into the afternoon, the sun will be out on your election day Monday, 15 degrees to 17 degrees, depending if you're by the water or away from it. When I come back, we'll tell you when the risk of rain and thunderstorms roll in. Nate?
Thank you, Peter. Thousands line Lakeshore and Nathan.
Now, more than ever, it's time to shop Canadian.
It was 15 degrees this afternoon in Vancouver, 12 for Calgary, 11 in Edmonton, 19 as well in Regina, and of course that's what we saw across the GTA today. I hope you got out to enjoy this beautiful wrap-up to the last weekend of April. And yeah, it's election eve out there, everybody, and we've got this ridge that's building in and continuing to see that sunshine stick around tomorrow. It will briefly break down on Tuesday. Risk of showers and thunderstorms arrive, and then this big guy is coming in. So we wrap up the weekend, head into the coming weekend. That's going to drop in some cooler conditions and the risk of some showers. But for now, high pressure is going to continue to keep those skies nice and clear as it sinks south into New York State. We will eventually see the gate open to the potential for showers and thunderstorms into the day on Tuesday, which could come in 2 waves, as I'll show you here. But first, partly to mostly clear tonight and beautiful bright sunshine through your election day. No excuses not to be getting to those polling stations tomorrow. And as we get ahead into your day on Tuesday, there's that first little wave of potential showers. Risk of thunderstorms through the Ottawa area, but later on in the day we've got another band that could spark up a few showers, likely sub-severe, but it may develop a little bit as we take you into the early evening hours, and as you can see it will strengthen as it moves over Lake Ontario into Pennsylvania. As we get ahead into your Wednesday, though, the sun will be back, but we are going to continue to see a lot of shower action through parts of the Ottawa Valley. We could see up to 5 to 10 plus millimeters there, and this is going to be in those 2 waves of thunderstorms that will be a little stronger up toward that corridor toward the St. Lawrence. We are going to see those winds along the escarpment pretty strong, but that will sweep south and really engulf the entire GTA and Golden Horseshoe with 60k gusts on your Tuesday, maybe even pushing 70k at times, shifting to a cool northerly wind before easing on a Wednesday, then back to a southeast breeze Thursday into Friday. But if you're planning a run tomorrow, it's going to be awesome. You'll see that sun from morning through to afternoon. Good conditions all day long. Overnight tonight, though, you're heading down to 4 in Kingston, 2 for Muskoka, 5 in London, and 6 for Windsor, and into Cottage Country into the 20s tomorrow, mid-teens, a little closer to the water. But as you get away from the water, we'll see temperatures up to 21 for Guelph, into Peterborough to 20, Belleville 19. So you'll want the sunglasses for sure tomorrow, probably even a ball cap to protect yourself from those harmful UV rays. Temperatures away from the water getting up to about 17 and 23 on Tuesday with that risk of thunderstorms rolling in. 12 on Wednesday. There's that rain to wrap up the week on Thursday at 10, 14 Friday, and then to 12 Saturday. Chance of a shower, then clearing 13 as the sun returns on Sunday.